Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Isaac, and I'll be presenting a persuasive speech about the negative effects of energy drinks on health. Before we get into our topic, I will explain what are energy drinks and common ingredients of energy drinks and what's the purpose of drinking them. And then we'll get into the health effect of uh, or the negative effects that they cause when we drink them. Energy drinks are uh, widely promoted as products that increases energy, enhance mental alertness, and physical performance, which means people drink energy drinks in order to get energy boost, work longer hours, study better, and exercise more. And they come in two forms. One is this. They come in a container, like in a Coke or in like this Coke can or the Pepsi can. Such they come in like an 8 ounce can, like the Red Bull, and they come in a 16 ounce can, even in 20 ounce cans. And the other form of energy, the other form of the uh, is they come as energy shots, which are like small energy shots that contains between 113 to 500 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That's 500 milligrams for per 2 ounce of drink. That's very high uh, caffeine content. These are mainly uh, energy drinks in general are mainly consumed by athletes, college and university students, overworked employees such as construction workers and truck drivers, and or they're also used by hip hop crowd, people who party a lot, young adults, and in some cases even children uh, drink these energy drinks. Uh, the U.S. is number one consumer of energy drinks in the world, which means uh, even though energy drinks are uh, not very healthy per se, they are number nine most consumed drink in the world, which is in the list of the most consumed drinks. They rank as number nine. That's it's a business worth of $500 billion in marketing value. The main ingredients in the top brands of the energy drink is it's caffeine, which is caffeine. What caffeine does to us is it increases the production of adrenaline, which increases the heart rate and awareness. It also increases the production of dopamine, which affects our mood. The other ingredient is sugar, or artificial sweeteners, and also high fructose corn syrup. Uh, and they also contain taurine, which is an amino acid, uh, vitamins, vitamin B6, niacin, and vitamin B12, uh, amino acids, ginseng, and lightly carbonated water. Most of the brands we see here, such as Red Bull and Monster and Rockstar and Kickstart, are made of these common ingredients. Uh, when we compare the amount of caffeine with uh, other soft drinks, a 12-ounce can of Pepsi has an average 35 grams of caffeine per 12-ounce can. This Red Bull can alone has 80 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce serving, and this Rockstar has 240 milligrams of caffeine per serving, which means that's uh, as this is contains as equal as 3 cups of coffee. The caffeine content of it is equal as 3 cups of coffee. Say if you drink two of this, that's about 4 to 5 cups of coffee, which is a lot for one person in a day. Uh, the main uh, health uh, problem that comes with drinking energy drinks is the consumption of high amount of caffeine and sugar, and it has caffeine, drinking energy drinks uh, has been, according to uh, a study published in a journal of the American Heart Association. It says that energy drinks are more dangerous to your heart than drinks with just caffeine alone. Say if energy drinks are more harmful for our body than drinking uh, coffee. I mean, even coffee has caffeine in it, and tea has caffeine in it. Uh, but drinking energy drink is more harmless because of the ingredients that are included in making those energy drinks, the ingredients I mentioned earlier. uh, Drinking the energy drinks occasionally, even like once in a while, could be wouldn't be too bad for our health. uh, the problem comes with drinking it regularly, because the amount of caffeine it contains, say if you drink 1 can a day, it becomes uh, after you start drinking 1 can a day, the caffeine, once you drink it in a matter of 10 minutes, it reaches the bloodstream, and our body start to uh, be uh, we start to be more aware, and we feel more energetic. But in a matter of an hour, after a period of an hour, the caffeine effects start to wear off, and we start to feel tired again. So in order to maintain that level of energy, people tend to drink more and more of energy drinks, or even in a larger quantity. Say if they were drinking an 8-ounce can, they start drinking a 16-ounce can, or even a 20-ounce can. That's when the problem comes, the amount of drinks you have a day, or in a period of time. When you drink a 16-ounce can, which with that has 240 milligrams of caffeine, if you drink two of them just to get by your day, that's a lot of caffeine. That's when we start having problems. According to uh, Men's Journal, the American Heart Association meeting in New Orleans found that drinking 1 to 3 energy drinks a day could mess with heart rhythm, increase blood pressure, even in severe, if severe enough, it could lead to irregular heartbeat or sudden cardiac death. Uh, it also drinking uh, too much, consuming too much caffeine could also lead to type 2 diabetes. That's because the amount of sugar that is in 1 can or in one serving is twice or more than the amount of sugar in a soda or in a juice. It also the high consumption of caffeine reduces insulin sensitivity, which could also lead to uh, type 2 diabetes as well. Now, excessive caffeine also causes nausea, vomit, even uh, it also has high sodium content, which can be deadly to people with sodium restrictive diets. That means the caffeine is the major issue in drinking energy drinks. Since there are not uh, uh, and the side effects of drinking too much caffeine in general are it can cause anxiety, sleep problems, digestive problems, dehydration. It could harm children's cardiovascular and nervous system. It could lead to late miscarriages and low birth weight in pregnant women, uh, and also the high fructose corn syrup or the high content of sugar could also lead to obesity and tooth decay. And the problem with this energy drinks are also is they are not FDA approved. None of these products you see here are FDA approved. It even says in the scan that this product has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, which means there are no rules that can, there are no rules that uh, stops the company from uh, putting the amount of caffeine in in per serving or per se. Uh, there are no rules to control this amount of uh, what they put, what they actually put in order to make them. Nobody can really say there are no rules and there are no laws that can stop them from putting what the companies want to put in order to make more money or in order to make it more suitable for marketing purposes. And the statistics showing that according to the Washington Post, in 2011 alone, 20,783 people visited the emergency room due to uh, illnesses related to energy drinks. And in 2012, according to the New York Times, uh, the FDA received 18 reports of deaths caused by 5-hour energy and Monster and other energy drinks, which means in rare cases it could also lead to death. Thank you for listening. You have a great night.